Oh yeah, boss with me, midday show. The boss with me.
My family think I'm losing it. Drugs, they think I'm using them. I make it move so accurately, dog. I think I'm losing them. I woke up by myself, no alarm. Y'all hitting snooze again. Fantasy folks is living it, created by the Jewish man. Me, I'm living free as I wanna be. It's my birthright. No more turning a blind eye. Breaking free from the tail eye. Vision is my mission to pass on to all the future me. No gangbangers or wannabe. Only kings and real queens. Up out the matrix, no hatred. It's all us more. This is on that. Those pussy. Now these mama boys is too soft to fight. Can't put them pistols down. That's why I'm riding solo and vibing with other stars. See, mental masturbation of others can't show the real me. Staying in my lane, manifesting my own reality. Can't let them get the best of me. So I publish a recipe for freedom. If you need it, receive it, then go repeat it. Government agents heated. The kings can't be defeated. No matter how you kill us, steal us, deal us, or drill us, you never try to fill us. You shooting because you fear us. There's no other reason for hating my skin. We the chosen ones created on this earth just to win. But we losing because we choosing to live our life full of sin. But the awakening is coming and we rising again. I said the awakening is coming and we rising again. Yeah, the awakening is coming and we rising again. And the sin that we live in is simply ignorant. We gotta be better than that. Let's go.
All right, Omaha. Make sure I got everything on. Get my man on speaker. Check. Hold on a second. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna take them off. We're gonna go like this. Check. Let's see how that's going over there. Omaha, Nebraska, the Burbs, the Bluffs. Oh yeah, it's the midday show. You know today is Black Friday. Oh, you know what we do on Black Friday. We support, Black business. And if you are from the Black diaspora, it's our responsibility to support our brothers and sisters. But yet, our neighbors, we also need you to support Black business because Black people support businesses all over this community. We just want to be reciprocate. So, Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs, you know how we do it. That last song was from my man Sherman Wells. Before that, you know, we only play music during my show. We play music from the Burbs, the Bluffs, the O, from the suburbs, Council Bluffs, and Omaha. Nobody doubt. We actually show love to our neighbors. And man, we've been promoting this play. We've been promoting this play, one of the most famous plays on earth right now. And they're doing their thing right now. I've got a special guest online, and Omaha. You know how these stars are. You know how these stars are. They got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, and predicates to introduce themselves. I'm gonna let this young man introduce himself. We'll get right into a dialogue because they got something special that you will enjoy. How you doing, young brother? Let everybody know who you are.
Hey, everybody. I'm Yeagle Welch, and I am currently starring as Tom Robinson in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay, all right. Now, now I introduced the fences because that's playing right now. We're on that, but Markham, To Kill a Mockingbird is actually going to be coming up shortly. When does that actually start?
Yes,
When did it actually start?
we'll be there. We opened in Omaha on Tuesday at
Tuesday.
the Orpheum. Yes,
Wow, man. Time moves by fast.
yes,
Uh,
it does.
it moves by fast. So now, give us a background of who you are, a snapshot of where you're from, what you've done in the past, and how long is Killer Mockingbird is going to be showing here in Omaha.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, my name is Yeagle Welch. I originally hail from the Los Angeles area, But I've lived in New York the past 20 years or so, and I'm a graduate of Morehouse College, Brandeis University, and the George Washington University Shakespeare Theater Academy for Classical Acting. I've been a professional actor on stage, television, and some film. Most recently, I was on Broadway in To Kill a Mockingbird, this very production that we've been taking around the country since March. And before that, I was in a play that I was also at the Orpheum. I did a play called The Play That Goes Wrong at the Orpheum in Omaha.
Okay.
And that was about 2018, and had a great time. But we'll be there in To Kill a Mockingbird at the Orpheum Theater from February 7th through the 12th. I hope
Okay.
to see you all.
Heck yeah. So we're gonna get a full week of action. Give us a little synopsis of what is To Kill a Mockingbird about. Just a little snapshot.
To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird is about a Southern white family who's sort of witnessing. It's sort of a coming of age story of a Southern white girl, Scout, and her younger brother, older brother Jim, and neighborhood friend Bill, and how they witnessed the trial of an innocent black man who was accused of raping a white girl in 1934.
Okay.
Their father is Atticus Finch, who's the town lawyer. He's taken on the case to defend this this man from this rape because it's something that he couldn't have possibly done. My character, Tom Robinson, only has usage of one arm. His other arm doesn't work. He can't move it at all.
Okay.
And so the idea that he could actually rape somebody in the way that they're suggesting is absurd. But it is 1934. It is Jim Crow, and sort of the ultimate sin that a black man can commit during that time is, being accused of rape by a white girl, and just the accusation is enough to be lynched.
Mhm.
And so the story sort of tracks how this trial affects this small white family in this racist town, but there is one family, the Finch family, that is trying to fight for good. And the story sort of chronicles, goes back and forth, weaves back and forth through time, showing how this event is affecting this family and how they change from it.
Great. Now, you said you'd be here to Omaha,
February 7th through the 12th.
and so right now it's going to be showing a week. Is it going to be like 2 shows a day? How's it going to be?
It's going to be one show Tuesday through Friday, and then it'll be 2 shows on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. All right. So people get a great opportunity to come out based off their schedule. So Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs. Make sure you guys get your tickets now.
Yes.
You go down to the box office right downtown at the Orpheum to get your tickets to Kill a Mockingbird. I think we read a book about that.
Yeah, it's a very classic American novel.
Mhm.
It was written in or published in the early 1960s, and there's also a movie about it that
Mhm.
won the Academy Award, starring Gregory Peck, who also won the Academy Award.
Mhm.
And fun fact, the girl who played Scout in the movie is now playing an older character in our play Traveling Around the Country. So
Right.
that's sort of a little treat. And it also stars, if you're familiar with the Waltons or Ozark,
Yeah.
Richard Thomas.
Mhm.
He played John Boy on the Waltons. He's also our lead character, Atticus Finch.
Okay.
And we have Melanie Moore, who won So You Think You Can Dance in 2012. She's also playing Scout in this production. So there's a little bit of star power coming to your way too.
Okay. What's the experience of being on Broadway?
The experience of being on Broadway, it's a lot of fun, it's a lot of work, and it's a dream come true. You get to tell stories. I get to perform for more people than I ever have in my life. It's interesting because I did this show on Broadway, and the theater was 1,400
Mhm.
seats.
Mhm.
But now we're touring around the country. We're turning into houses that are sometimes 2,500, sometimes close to 4,000 seats. And so it's really nice to be able to share stories that are meaningful with such large audiences who are receptive because, obviously when the theater is that big, it's an
Mhm.
event.
Right.
It's date night, it's family night out.
Right.
People are excited for the show, so it's a real privilege because the story means so much. But Broadway is something that you only hope you can make, and so make it to them when you finally get there. It really is worth it.
Right. Now, I'm just trying to get like a snapshot because you have a lot of potential, artists that's listening, and they see the light, camera, action, but they don't see the behind the scenes in regards to the work and the sacrifice that artists make in order to be in front of those lights, cameras, and action. So on Broadway, are you doing multiple shows all day? Because like New York stays open 24/7 pretty much. What's your schedule like in New York on Broadway?
When you're in New York, it varies. It depends on your position, but it's a similar performance schedule to what we have now. But
Okay.
generally, instead of 2 shows on Sunday, you
hmm
have 2 shows on Wednesday.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, and so you have Sunday night off through Tuesday evening.
Okay.
But you're always going to have 8 shows a week, and you can hope for a full 48 hours off, but sometimes it's more like 36 hours or something like that.
Okay.
Um, so you're guaranteed to get 1 day off a week, which is Monday.
Okay.
We call that a dark day. Um, but we usually don't have to be at work until like our call would likely be at 7 o'clock,
hmm
6:30 or 7 o'clock for a 7 o'clock show, and that means we'd have the whole day off. But if there's any emergency put-ins, if there's any and put-ins meaning somebody's one of the understudies is going on or something like that is happening, or they're rehearsing a new cast member who's replacing somebody in the show,
Okay.
they can fill up your days with rehearsal, and
Okay.
then you have a show. You have to have at least 2 hours off before a show,
hmm
and so you have 12 hours a week that you can rehearse. They can rehearse you in addition to showtime, but for the most part, it's only coming to your show at night. And so you just, you wake up, you might audition for other things, you might write and do other artistic projects to try to, further your career.
Okay.
But it's a lot of you're always available to the show
Okay.
because Broadway is a big business, and the show has to keep running because of it can't not run because somebody is sick because there's too many jobs involved.
Right. Right.
There are too many people who are employed, from the people who work at the box office, the people who are ushers, the people who work backstage, all the actors, the stage management team. Like it's a lot of the janitors.
Right.
So it's very important that the show go on, and so you're always sort of obligated to be available if there's some type of emergency.
Right.
But for the most part, you are off during the day.
Okay. So now same schedule when you get here to Omaha.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Well, we big time. We big time like New York, Omaha. All right, we big time like New York. Got the same
Hey, the
schedule.
Orpheum is a fabulous place. It's a wonderful theater. It is. It's a lot of big time shows come through there, so it's an honor to get to play there again.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. So, what would you tell a young person that's aspiring to be in your shoes one day, just like you aspire to be in someone else's shoes?
Um, what I would say is, if you desire to be an artist, I would always figure out why. Because the thing that I've learned, like with anything, when it gets hard,
hmm
you can quit it. Um, and and a lot of people do. But if your why is strong enough, if your motivation for acting is strong enough, you'll see it through. And I would say read plays, watch television shows, watch lots of movies, really immerse yourself in the craft of acting. If you're young enough that you're in school, please take an acting class. Join the theater troupe program. Try it out. Take an improv class. Get your feet wet and be willing to fail and learn how to do it well. Um, Not everything comes the first time you do it. Sometimes you have to keep doing it
hmm
to really understand it, and then you'll be amazed at how much better you get at it. And be okay with failing and trying again. That's the fun part. That's where the growth comes. Because once you figure out how to do it, it's now yours. So it's important that you have your why. So when you fail, you keep going.
Right. Right.
Because it's full of rejection in this business, and you have to just move on to the next one. But you just keep going and try it again and do it better the next time.
Okay. All right. Great advice. You've been acting how long now?
Professionally since about 2002.
2002.
Probably about like 20 years, yeah.
What made you get into it at that stage? Where were you and did you take that journey in regards to theater, or did someone tell you that you had that ability?
Yeah, no, I always like to storytell. I always like to perform. I was always attracted to, some kids are attracted to great athletes, and I'm inspired by great athletes too because it takes great discipline. But I was really inspired by certain storytelling. I was really inspired by seeing Sidney Poitier and Cicely Tyson and Denzel Washington and Angela Bassett, and I decided to get involved in theater when I was in high school. Then after high school, I said, you know what, like I think I really want to do this, and so I went and got a bachelor's of arts in drama from Morehouse College, and I wanted to further my training as an actor specifically, so I went and got an MFA in acting from Brandeis University. And then I got a second MFA in classical acting, literature, and text work from the George Washington University Shakespeare Theater Academy of Classical Acting in DC, just to work on the classical world. I wanted to be well-rounded. And I felt like I was just heard more as a person through art. I felt like my communication, people could empathize a lot more with what I was meaning through art rather than just through everyday communication. And there was just a way in which getting to inhabit somebody else's reality and inspire others really made me feel like I was doing something that was meaningful, because I could help. I could allow people to empathize with a story that isn't necessarily my own, but I understand it, and I could share that, and it feels like a privilege to do that. I love to do meaningful work that uplifts primarily communities of disenfranchised communities and stories, that I love certain playwrights like August Wilson and old school plays like Raisin in the Sun, and even some of the new ones like Top Dog Underdog. I love to share these sorts of stories, and I stuck with it. It challenges me, but I still love it so much. Even when I'm challenged by it, I figure out a way to muster up and figure out how to do my job, because I feel like it's necessary work.
Great. I just want to recap. We're talking to Brother Welch. I can't pronounce your first name. I want to Yago. What does that mean,
like
brother?
Bagel with a Y. My dad thought it was German for brave hunter, but that's Jaeger.
Okay.
So it doesn't have a specific meaning from any specific culture. So I like to live as though I define it.
Okay, hick it without doubt. Put your own meaning to it. Jago.
Yeah.
Did I pronounce it right? Okay, Welch.
Yes, sir.
He's playing the role of Tom Robinson.
Yes.
To Kill a Mockingbird is produced by Harper Lee. It's going to be running February the 7th through the 12th in down at the Orpheum. It's going to be a great opportunity for you guys to come out next Tuesday. I'll be there myself. Are you gonna be signing autographs, brother Welch?
If anybody comes by the stage door, I'm always happy to sign an autograph. Absolutely.
Okay. And for those that are aspiring to be actors or models, this would be a great opportunity just to be in the atmosphere of seeing these talented people. I appreciate you taking time out, brother, without a doubt, to call in. Are you calling in from California right now?
No, actually, we are in Denver, Colorado right now.
Okay, I was just in Denver, out there lobbying last weekend. Yeah, without a doubt. I tell people I come out, I go to two places to go see God. One is Denver, the other place is Vegas, without a doubt. That's where God is.
Okay.
Well, man, I really appreciate it. Anything that we didn't discuss that you want to make sure that we get across?
No, I think we pretty much covered everything. We'll be at the Orpheum Theater February 7th through the 12th, and we'd love to see Omaha. Come check us out. I think um, considering what's going on in society right now with the death of Black men at the hands of the law, I think it's an important story that we need to keep telling so we can keep transforming. And hopefully people will empathize enough with what's going on with the character of Tom Robinson, and see the parallels with what's happening just with Tyree Nichols or George Floyd or Breonna Taylor. If we can parallel and see that those things, this is a story that was written about 1934, but written in the 1960s, and the same thing is still happening.
Right.
I think if we can understand that, we'll realize we still have work to do, and maybe hopefully enact some change.
Without doubt.
But it's also everybody's favorite book growing up. I think you're going to get all the characters that you remember, and that you love, the mystery of Boo Radley and going through the adventures the kids have going through the town. It still is a great story for the family to come see.
Well, it's also relevant to what's actually happened here in Omaha in current history. I don't know if you knew that the Black male incarceration rate is 9 times higher than any other area in the country. We are the only city in the country where the incarceration rate went up for the last 9 years, where other areas where we have Black population is actually lower than the white population. These statistics come from Omaha World Herald, and so like you said, we're still communicating the same language almost 100 years later. We're still debating the same dialogue almost 100 years later. And so what you're doing on stage, big brother, you got even more pressure to change the perceptions of the audience that are before you. So God has given you a great task, and so great luck. I really appreciate you taking that journey.
Yes, sir.
Any shots out, brother? Anyone you want to thank? Anyone you want to say hello to? Do you need a brownie point?
I don't need a brownie point. I think I have, of course, no, I'll say what's up to, I'm all good, man. No,
he needed a brownie point. He was searching. He was searching y'all for that brownie point. Oh yeah, with that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have a lot of friends and family in Omaha, so that's why.
No, hey. Well, hey man, I really appreciate you taking time out today, and giving us a background of who you are, but also giving us foresight to the next generation that want to be in your footsteps.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's my pleasure.
All right, I'll see you next Tuesday, big brother, because I'm part of the media, so we get there a little bit earlier, so we'll get a chance to meet you personally. And so
sounds great.
Safe travels from Denver on your way here.
Yes, sir. I'll see you guys next week.
Take care, bro. Peace.
All right, take care. Bye.
Even think go repeat it. Government agents heated. The kings can't be defeated. No matter how you kill us, steal us, deal us, or drill us, you never try to fill us. You shooting because you fear us. Alright. Okay. Fine. Hey. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna
be yeah, make sure you guys To Kill a Mockingbird Orpheum Theater. Make sure you guys get your tickets next Tuesday. But right now, make sure you guys catch Fences this week. Oh yeah, Fences is going down. Boss with us.
We see the sun shining here on such a beautiful day. Today is the day the Lord has made, and we're gonna keep it pushing and keep a smile on our face.
because we know the blessings on the way. Hey, we got a lot to look forward to in this year, because it's a brand new season. God got it in his hands, so what we stressing out for? The Lord is in control, like you didn't already know. But if you didn't know, now you know, and that's how it goes. And it's all good, because God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, even when it's like, I know it gets hard, I know it gets tough, but keep a smile on your face. Don't give up the faith. Help is on the way. You just gotta wait. Hold your head up. It's gonna be okay. Stand on his word. Believe in his word. I'm praising God on the promise, because he told me that you're the head, not the tail. You're above, not beneath. Blessed come and blessed going, no in between. Blessed in the field and blessed in the city. The lender and not the borrower. Yes, sir. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, because I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on moving. You know the Lord got our back no matter what, man. You know the Lord got your back no matter what, man. You know the Lord got our back no matter what, man. So we ain't really gotta worry about a thing, man. I'ma lift my head up and raise my hands to the sky. Salute the King and give him glory, because the Lord is worthy. Blessed to see another day that the Lord has made. He made a promise and he put his word above his name. No other name is greater. No other name is perfect. No other name has the power like the name of Jesus. And this is his day, like any other day. We give him honor and praise and glorify his name. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, because God got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, because I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. I salute the King and give him all glory. No need to worry, because I know my God is legendary. The same God back then is here right now, smiling down on everybody, lifting up his name. I'm unashamed of my God, because he loves me. He showed me that he will never ever leave me. He showed me that he will always be there for me. And when I call on his name, he'll come and see about me. So keep your head above water, never let him see you sweat. Keep your eyes on the prize, he will make a way. He is the way, he will never ever leave you hanging. He'll never leave you, no forsake you, that's what he's saying. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, because I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving.
All right. Welcome to the Boss Midday Show. Keep that smile going on, y'all. You know, every time you smile, it releases endorphins. All that crazy healing. Oh yeah, without doubt, baby. You know, that's how my God does it. We'll keep it rolling, y'all. If you are a boss listener, you know what you are? You are VIP. You are a very important person. Without a doubt, baby. Without a doubt. So keep bossing with us on this Black Friday. Oh, yeah. Support a black business today. Without a doubt, y'all. Without a doubt. That's how we're going to raise the total community. In the meantime, boss with me.
Hey, yo. Oh, man. Back to my roots. I ain't been the same, yo. I'ma keep getting the facts, I don't care if they hate, though. All the people in the back, they all screaming out, hey, yo. Now I'm back to my roots, just rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. Back to my roots, just rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. I'ma keep getting the facts, I don't care if they hate, though. All the people in the back, they all screaming out, hey, yo. Now I'm back to my roots, just rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. I've been up now, need to come back down. Working in the dark, but I'm back now. You look dizzy, about to pass out. I ain't even close to the last round. I got big dreams, backwards cap and ripped jeans. I'm about to do big things, I bet y'all miss me. I've been working strictly, but I'm back, so hit me. You know diss tracks make more than love songs. Look what the media done wrong. They all like hate till someone's gone, because once somebody's dead, then the fun's gone. Facts like a preacher, have you out like a seizure. Sitting back in the bleachers, ironic features like Mayweather wearing white beaters. Tell the ones you teach ya, race to the top, and I ain't gonna stop. Hoping and praying this project won't flop, but if it goes up, I hope I will pop. Need the money and time I put in to pay off. I got 6 styles like Hero with the flute, spitting straight facts y'all barely even knew. Put you up to a wall with a gun against your head, and I swear to God y'all wouldn't dare to even move. Just a joke, I wouldn't hurt no one. I just say shh, cause it's fun, you know it. Making all these moves cause love I'm showing. Gotta take the broken and make them feel chosen. Kill or be killed, I'll probably be killed. Respect everyone, that's deep real. Taking all my time and I put it in the rhyme. Taking all these dubs, need a refill. Back to my roots, this rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. I'ma keep hitting the facts, I don't care if they hate, though. All the people in the back, they all screaming out, hey, yo. Now I'm back to my roots, this rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. Back to my roots, this rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. I'ma keep hitting the facts, I don't care if they hate, though. All the people in the back, they all screaming out, hey, yo. Now I'm back to my roots, this rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. I live a poor man's dream, but a rich man's nightmare. Gotta blow that steam when I'm feeling tight, yeah. I've been spitting 16 since I was in the high chair. The plan is to go balls deep, then just hope I strike there. If I made hardcore music, would you like it better? Showing my soft side, this ain't forever. The world ain't right, try to fight for better. And everyone treats me like whatever. Hype with letters, fight the cheddar. Say random things, do you like that better? When I try to sing, don't do that ever. Pulling at strings to avoid the weather. Excuse me, because you think that I'm upset because the world's gloomy. Not that, I just come back. Coming for your head like a top hat. Talking to you, I'm coming for you. Taking you back to the zoo, telling the truth. Something you don't do, over your head like a roof. You can come at me, I bet you won't stress me. Go ahead, send your mother, your brother, and daddy. Pursuit to get happy, I just manage it with rap beats. Go on a ride like a taxi, losing it quits. Losing my show, hearing some people throw fits. Don't give a shit, just retaliate with wit. Hearing the bars that I spit. Back to my roots, this rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. I'ma keep hitting the facts, I don't care if they hate, though. All the people in the back, they all screaming out, hey, yo. Now I'm back to my roots, this rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. Back to my roots, this rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo. I'ma keep hitting the facts, I don't care if they hate, though. All the people in the back, they all screaming out, hey, yo. Now I'm back to my roots, this rap, cause I ain't been the same, yo.
Yo,
You are now rocking details with
Moses in the house. Rolling in my Rango with the dark windows. Sitting in my seat, silver gray 24s. Touchscreen deck with the tweeters on the floor. And got my 15s bumping to the boss radio. Niggas love for the O. 95.7 rocks the nation. And if you think I'm lying, then you must be player hating. And if you're player hating, then you would better the station. You can't get reception, that's why your ass waiting. Running late for work with your eyes all red. When you knew you should've woke up to the boss radio, man. The ones and twos in the back, cutting up in the mix. If you down with a 402, then you know you are the throw your hands up in the air if you down with the O. From 70 seconds late, Hill Street down to the base, and you know 95.7 is a G, and I'm your number one cat. Instagram, mostly fly. Don't forget to underslay. I'm tuned into the boss, and I'm blapping like that. I'm tuned into the boss, and I'm blapping like that. I'm tuned into the boss, and I'm blapping like that. I'm tuned into the boss, and I'm blapping like that. I'm tuned into the boss, and I'm blapping like that. I'm tuned into the boss, and I'm blapping like that. I'm tuned into the boss, and I'm blapping like that. I'm tuned into the boss, and I'm blapping like that.
You are now rocking
listening to the radio station that knows the hits. 95.7, The Boss FM. Come on, come on.
This is the most beat. You're listening to the sounds of Moses. This is the most beat.
All right. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. Welcome back to the Boss Midday Show. I want to thank my man for making that theme song, Moses. Without a doubt. Tomorrow, there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend, but in particular tomorrow, I'm going to be hosting a concert tomorrow. Yeah, without a doubt. It's gonna be lit. Is that what they say? Is that the new word? Tap in with me. I think that's the word. Tap in with me tomorrow. We're gonna be at the Slow Down. We're gonna be hosting the Bob Marley birthday bash. Rhythm Collective and friends are gonna be showcasing reggae music all night long. Without a doubt, baby. It starts at 8. It goes to 1. No, actually to 11 p.m. the concert, but the venues is Slow Down, stay up until 2. But the concert 8 to 11, I'm gonna be there. Of course, I'm gonna be the host. We're gonna have some fun, man. I'm a different type of host. I'm not like the average type of host. When you get in the venue, you come up there and be all proper. Nah. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be poking fun. I like to have some satire. Because you know what, man? Like I said, when you smile, when you laugh, you release endorphins to heal. We're going to enjoy some great reggae music, and we're going to be healing, chilling, mingling. Of course, Rohimpo is also going to be on the set doing their thing at the Slow Down. You make sure you get your tickets. You can go to the venue yourself down to Slow Down, right off Cumming Street. You can't miss it. Everybody know where the Slow Down is. So slow down when you're going down Cumming Street too, because the pole always around the corner. They got DJ Strikers going to be on the 1s and 2s. You can get more information at theslowdown.com. That's theslowdown.com. 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 Get all your information there, tickets, etc. Donation, $15. Day of show, $20 donation. They have VIP with balcony seating and all that stuff. So get there at 6:45. Get there early because last year, it was packed. It was sold out pretty much last year. I was everywhere. So there's people all the way. And so make sure you guys get there. If you want a diverse crowd of all ethnicities, it's going to be that. The flavor is going to be in the building, without a doubt. Doors open up at 7 o'clock. Show begins at 8 o'clock. Again, you got Rohimpo. That's going to be opening it up, and Rhythm Collective. That's going to be headlining the 6th annual Bob Marley birthday bash. Rhythm Collective and friends. I'm one of the friends. So they're going to be MCing. I'm going to be MCing tomorrow night. So come out, have a good time. Without a doubt, man. Come on, have a good time. I know you don't hear no good reggae music around here. But if you want some rhythm, want some flavor? Oh yeah. You want some ethnicity? You want some diversity? It's gonna be in the building, baby. The flavor is gonna be in the building. So come out and enjoy yourself. Mingle, fellowship. Come out, celebrate birthdays, anniversary, whatever you want to do. You know how Bar Marley did it. You know how Bar Marley did it. Do what y'all do. But it's going down. It's going down tomorrow night. I'm your host, baby. And so come out and enjoy yourself. Live fly. Live fly. On this Boss Midday Show, we appreciate everybody's support. 957 The Boss. I was on a call earlier in regards to a few bills that's going to be going through the unicameral next week. We're going to be talking more about some of those bills that we need to be paying attention to so we can support their passage. We have to participate in the political process if we're going to change our political condition, without a doubt. And so we're going to keep it rolling, y'all, on this Black Friday. We encourage you again to support a Black business. You know, Black people support businesses all around this community. We show love all the time. Like I said, this is Godhood. And if we're going to have harmony in our homes, our businesses, our shopping centers where people are just shooting up each other, then we got to have some more love, man. We have to demonstrate love. There's no if, ands, or buts. There's no if, ands, or buts. That's the only way we're going to be able to make our environment better, where we have less abuse and more conduits of opportunities being developed. But we got to do this all together. And so I encourage you guys to use the tools that God has given us. Jealousy, envy, fear, whatever term that's preventing you yourself from taking it to the next level, get it done. No one loves you more than you. And this is a perfect time to, bring forth ideals, because there's money in every pool. Now, when it comes to LB 1024, there's, I think, a town hall this Sunday. Let me see if I got that. Over at North High School from 2 to 4 o'clock. I know Senator McKinney and Senator Wayne is going to be over at North High this Sunday talking about LB 1024, but also the crime bill that's being debated also. Both effective, also the marijuana bill, because we have a lot of brothers that's in jail for marijuana, and we have the states all around us where marijuana is legal. I think even in Missouri, it's totally legal now in Missouri as of February 1st. So the community conversation with Senator Terrell McKinney and Senator Jester Wayne is going to be this Sunday, 2 to 4 at North High School. So that for those that put in proposals, you need to be in the room. This to be an opportunity where you can ask the senators questions. I was on a call earlier on First Sky. They talked about where there's still time to do collaborations and partnerships, because there's still different pools of funding out there. These are recommendations Nothing has been passed through committee. Nothing has been presented on the floor, even voted on the floor. And then after it gets voted on the floor, it still has to go through the process of the Department of Economic Development to make sure that that your company is really meeting all the financial requirements that the federal government has set forth. So it's still not a guarantee. And then the governor still has ultimate power. But for those that put in proposals and did not get funding, then you need to be here tomorrow, 2:00 over at North High School, Sunday at 2 through 4:00. It's going to be over at the Viking Center. Senator Wayne and Senator McKinney will be there discussing LB 1024, the $335 million that were distributed between 35 businesses. So it's not too late. I encourage you, and they have encouraged you that have questions or concerns to call them. They have been very accessible. They have not been running away from the issues. And I encourage you to call them, because that's the only way you're going to get resolution. And that's the only way you can find out if there's still opportunities for collaborations or partnerships. So amendments can be attached to those bills. So this is politics. And if you guys don't know politics, then you need not to criticize. You need not to criticize. And I encourage you to learn the process. There'll be a town hall meeting this Sunday again, North High School, Viking Center, 2 to 4 o'clock. Senator McKinney, Senator Wayne will be there discussing LB 1024. Now I've heard that there's been some name calling and all this stuff. Myself, we're not going to participate in that type of behavior. It's too important. It's too important of a time to be immature. It's just that simple. So we have to go in, negotiate, advocate, implement, make sure those projects are successful for those that are finally funded. And just because the recommendation look like this today doesn't mean that it's going to go through committee tomorrow. This is politics, man. I do this for real. I go to Washington, D.C. for real. So here at 95.7 The Boss, we the boss for a reason, man. For real, we the boss for a reason. And we destroy because of lack of knowledge, not because of lack of dollars. It's because of lack of knowledge. And on this day, as we move on this Black Friday, because the original term of Black Friday, since we don't want to educate, we want to tell lies to the next generation. But Black people always put something. We made chitlins good. We made chitlins good. So I encourage us, y'all, to make sure we continue to focus on changing from -2 to +2. And now I'm watching on TV, they fighting at a basketball game over a kids basketball game. But this society, y'all, we gotta decide if we're gonna be creating conduits of opportunities for the next generation, or are we leaving society worse off than we received it. All right, here on 95.7 The Boss. Oh yeah, we're gonna be part of the solutions. Without a doubt, we're gonna be part of the solution. And on this Black Friday, to get back to my point of Black Friday, what the true meaning was when they got the slaves, our ancestors, ready for the auction block. Without a doubt, Black Friday, the original meaning, the original term back in the day, and that's why I said Black people can make chitlins good. But Black Friday is when they sold our brothers and sisters, our ancestors, and we should not take it for granted for those that are trying to deceive us by not teaching true history. Now, history is not anything about shaming anyone. I mean, I don't know. First of all, I mean, Black people there, we're not even thinking like that. We're not even thinking about that. For those that are, advocates or of CTR or whatever, proponents or opponents, whatever you want to call yourself. But we're not even thinking about that at all. But you're doing a disservice when you're not teaching true history. You're doomed to repeat it. And if we don't teach that this flour is poisonous, but we want to keep that information from people now, this next generation don't know the flour is poisonous. Now this next generation is going to get poisoned. It's that kind of scenario. And if we're going to be non-slaves, this is Black History Month, if we're going to be non-slaves, then that means we have to write our own textbooks. That means we got to teach our own children at home. The church has to be so much more than spiritual dancing. Instead of teaching dancing in the church, they need to be teaching about our history so we can have some self-pride, so we can improve our self-esteem. I think that's what God will want. I don't think God will be wanting y'all to spiritual dance. We wasting time. I keep telling y'all, this is Godhood. See, y'all Robin Hood. Y'all robbing the hood. Y'all teaching kids to dance and spiritual dance, but they lacking in mathematics or English or science. Y'all teaching them to dance versus having a church full of young people that are getting educated in the disciplines that they need to improve on. So we're wasting a lot of time. We dancing. I just got a call from a pastor before I came on, and I told Pastor Perkins that I'm gonna leave y'all pastors alone, but I can't leave y'all alone. Y'all bring out the revenue hope in me, the only hope you got. So tomorrow they're having and men are especially black men are hurting. I know all men are probably hurting, but I'm a black man, so I look self-identify. That's my reflection. There's a meeting tomorrow where black men, it's a black leadership gathering where brothers get together and in fellowship. They have some breakfast. They generally they try to support a black restaurant, try to put their, money where their mouth is. So that's going down. I'm gonna invite you guys to that. That's going down tomorrow. Everyone is welcome. Black males, only black males. Y'all single women, stay in the parking lot. No, I'm just kidding. Now, black males, I'm gonna read this Black Male Leadership Breakfast on January 7th. They had a picture. We had a great time, fellowship and networking. Thank you to my man Charles Phillips and his team at Mary Ellen's. The next breakfast is on February 4th, 10 a.m. So it's tomorrow. And like it's going to be at Mary Ellen's. And so if you guys have any questions on the Black Male Leadership Group, basically they get together once a month and just brothers fellowship and networking to see how we can do business together, but also see how we can heal each other by our experiences. They have UNO students there, young brothers there that are looking for opportunities from the brothers that's in the room. The pastor that called me today, I asked him to go back to the IMA. Maybe I need to call Pastor Perkins also, but we need the churches to be the example of togetherness. I think it's only one God, I think. But you'll think it's a lot of gods. Muslims got a God, African American Episcopal got a God, the Baptist got a God, the Methodist got a God, the Catholic got they got Jehovah's Witness got their God, the Christian people, the Mormons, the Buddhists, the Jews, the Hindu. Everybody got their own God. That's about like 12 right there. I don't know how we're gonna get stuff done when everybody got their own God. They got their own version of the Bible. So that means you got different God. That's why I would say the devil is using God against God. I know y'all want to hear it. But on this Black Friday, traditionally, they sold black people. I know you don't want to hear the history because they're trying to keep the true history from you. But thank you to my man Lee Terry, my representative that went to Northwest High School. Shouts out to the Husky. Roof. Wrote the Local Community Radio Act. I took advantage of that legislation. And that's why I tell you that politics is so important. And if I didn't follow the legislation, I wouldn't have this mic right here. So it's so important right now that we stop the spiritual teaching, the spiritual dancing. We got the most intelligent brothers and sisters in the frats and sororities, but everybody dancing. I know some things get done here and there, but I know we can put a greater effort in creating conduits of opportunities for the next generation. Jealousy, envy, thrive amongst adults, and you blame young people. You teach young people directly and indirectly your infractions, and then you want to blame them. They learn it from you. So this money coming down here, LB 1024. It's still debatable. If you got concerns in regards to recommendation, still time to input. We need not to call names and create division at all. At all. And so let's use our intelligence. Let's use our intelligent wealth. This is a time where spiritual men and women need to be in the lead. Every great movement started in the church. But we got about 12 gods right now. That's why I say the devil is using God against God. Hold on one second. Let me take a break real quick. You know who I got next? Boss with me.
There is nothing greater than the relationship I have with you. And through my situations, you've always been there for me to carry me through. The love you've given me is what opened up my eyes when I was blind. Now here I stand with a testimony, no doubt about it. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. Lord, we want to say thank you for the marvelous things, you've done for me. There were many times I laid awake at night wondering why things in my life just wasn't going right. I had to face the truth. I cannot do nothing without you. He's always there. He loves and cares. I know he's always there. His love is forever. His love so real. Oh, taste and see. His love is always real. Thank you. Every day I will want to say thank you for waking us up this morning. We say thank you for the marvelous things, for the marvelous things you've done for me. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. You gotta hold on, don't let him go. No. You will never be the same again. He will take care of you. He will take care over. Tell them all about our trouble. When we get to heaven, then we will have waiting a long time. Yeah. Listen here. Shout, shout. Trouble in the new Jerusalem. Shout, shout. Trouble in the new Jerusalem. Shout, shout. Trouble's over in the new Jerusalem. Oh, shout, shout. Trouble's over in the new. Shout, shout. Anybody got anything that you need to give God a praise for? He really been good. Shout, shout. I've been waiting a mighty long time to see that the welcome table. I'm getting excited right here. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to shout. I've been waiting a mighty long time to sit at my Jesus' feet. Yeah. Oh, he made a way out of no way. He made a way out of no way. Nobody could do it like you, Jesus. No. He made a way. He been good. He really been good. Yes, you have. So many times, Lord, you made a way for me. You really. He made a way out of no way. He turned my darkness into day. So many times I wanted to give up. Nobody could do it.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, baby. Again, today is Black Friday. You know, I was kicking out that history. Sometimes, people don't want to. They want to hear the true history. That's why they're trying to hide it. But it's so important that we don't lie to the next generation. We don't be lying to the next generation. I'm not going to be part of lying to the next generation. We're doing a disservice. We were prevented from, learning. That's our lineage. But this Black History Month needs to be the last month where we participate in the crab in the barrel mentality. This got to be the last. This got to be the last Black History Month where we are separated. Malcolm come from here, the ONE. Without a doubt, baby, greatness comes from here. And Malcolm teaches that, the most segregated time of the week is high noon Sunday. Oh, yeah, that's right. High noon Sunday is the most segregated day. They don't play on that day because they're segregated. They're not only segregated by race and color and ethnicity, But they also segregated by denominations. Everybody's subsets of subsets. A separation. How can we ever get anything done? So that's why I say the devil is using God against God. Bring your theorists over here. Bring your Reverend over here. They're part of the equation. They're part of the equation. So on this Black Friday, if it was 1623, this Black Friday, oh yeah, they'll be greasing me up right now. Oh yeah, without a doubt, they'll be greasing me up to sell me today. We change things up. We change different meanings. Deer means deer and an actual deer. But traditionally on Black Friday in 1623, because they're not in 1723, 1823. I'll be getting ready for the auction block right now. Make sure my teeth are good. Make sure my hiding out my whips. Because I've probably been a disobedient slave. But we take for granted of the sacrifices of our ancestors, y'all. We killing each other, and y'all want to get mad at the police. I know y'all want to get mad at those 5 black police officers, but we do this to each other every day. That's right. I know y'all want to talk about it. I got 2 brothers that were killed. They were not killed by the police. They was not killed by the police. They was not killed by the police. My 2 brothers were not killed by the police. They was killed by one by a black man, one by a white man. Majority of us are shot and killed by our own brothers. And y'all worried about the police. Well, stop shooting each other. So on this Black Friday, what would our ancestors say? They getting prepared for the slave block right now on this Black Friday. But this Black Friday, we have an opportunity to go support another brother or sister that's in business. That's the difference in 2023. That's the difference in 2023. And 2023, we got a big mic over here. 1623, we couldn't talk. Negro. Omaha, the birds are blessed. Oh yeah, Black History Month. I'm feeling the history. Boss with me.
You got my attention, cause you got the beauty of a goddess. Baby, you should model. Girl, I love your black skin. Girl, I love your brown skin. Lights, camera, action. You are no distraction. You got my attention, cause you got the beauty of a goddess. Baby, you should model. Girl, I love your black skin. Girl, I love your brown skin. Yeah. Girl, you should love your skin as much as I love your skin. Your beautiful, beautiful skin, that beautiful melanin, created from brown sugar and warm honey, the greatest thing to bless the earth. Darker milk chocolate, girl, you elegant, blessed with grace, toasted with beauty. Oh Lord, she's smart and beautiful. I want the world to know our queens are beautiful.
Be weary of those who don't think so. Lights, camera, action. You want no distraction. You got my attention. Cause you got the beauty of a goddess. Baby, you should model. Girl, I love it black skin. Girl, I love it brown skin. Lights, camera, action. You want no distraction. You got my attention. Cause you got the beauty of a goddess. Baby, you should model. Girl, I love it black skin. Girl, I love it brown skin. Yeah. Juicy lipstick, hips, and you sun-kissed. You got a glow that's brighter than the sun. So call it nappy, baby girl. You got pretty hair. Falani braids, got its locks, girl. You dripping on them. Shout out to my sisters, yeah, y'all dripping on them. Keep your head up, keep flexing on them. You a genius, go to college and get your degree so you can write your own checks and buy your own things. Girl, I love your brown skin. Root for you, I'm your biggest fan. You got that beautiful melanin, yeah. Lights, camera, action. You want no distraction. You got my attention. Cause you got the beauty of a goddess. Baby, you should model. Girl, I love it black skin. Girl, I love it brown skin. Lights, camera, action. You want no distraction. You got my attention. Cause you got the beauty of a goddess. Baby, you should model. Girl, I love it black skin. Girl, I love it brown skin. Yeah.
Fuel to your fire. The fuel to ya, the fuel to ya. What's the fuel to your fire? Gasoline, gasoline, poured up on scene. Gasoline, gasoline, poured up on scene. Poured up on scene.
Big time.
Gasoline, gasoline, know what I mean. What's the fuel to your fire? Fire, what's your fuel? Gasoline, kerosene, hate, love, or breaking rules. What's your motivation? Where's your filling station? All I'm finna do is paint a little illustration. Find a source that make you move. Rev your engine up. Maybe not if you enjoy living life on stuck trust. Been there before, on me talking about I know my time, but still ended up stranded. Had to dig deep and find the fuel for my life. Something to start me up every time and make me wanna grind. Mine ain't the same as yours, yours ain't the same as mine. I'm challenging you to find the trigger in your mind. Start your engine up, put you in drive. Put on the gas, you don't need no review mirror. You going places in your brand new ride. When you refill, chill, try not to spill all your fuel. What up? Oh, don't spill all your fuel.
Cold hunt on the beat. You ever been on beat? Got nothing left in the tank. Talking no gasoline, no gas. It's a dangerous space if you ain't motivated. Get nothing for free. Gotta put the work in if you ever wanna win right now. What's it gonna be? Put on the gas. Put on the gas. Put on the gas. Put on the gas.
Big time.
Put on the gas. 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 Put on the gas.
I'm so used to people trying to desert me. I'm used to the people I love trying to hurt me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to alert me, telling me the people I love don't desert me. Yeah, I'm so used to people doing me dirty. I cry to the people I love and no one heard me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to alert me, telling me the people I love aren't worthy. They let my That's why I had to get it off the muscle like a shellfish. The ones I love act like they ain't know where the jail is, but had the nerve to question me on where my mental health is. Mentally strong, you know, I ain't even gotta worry. I know God can go before me, so I'm giving God the glory. The ones I love act like they don't wanna support me, but they act like they wanna narrate my story. Finally starting to see these people ain't for me. They be around when it's sunny, but they leave when niggas stormy. Maybe it's a sign from above, a warning telling me if I keep loving these people, it's gonna destroy me. So I pray to God, asking them to restore me, but it be feeling like he trying to ignore me. The ones I love got me feeling unimportant. Plus I'm hurt because my baby mama turned it for me, but I'm so used to people trying to desert me. I'm used to the people I love trying to hurt me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to alert me, telling me the people I love don't desert me. Yeah, I'm so used to people doing me dirty. I cry to the people I love and no one heard me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to alert me, telling me the people I love aren't worthy.
Man, I'm so used to being hurt. Gave him my heart and they ran it straight through the dirt. Fighting these demons and they left me at my worst. And they got the nurse to ask me how can I be hurt. Yeah, look at this pain in my life like I'm okay, but I know right. Went through the rain and the sunlight, sleep through the day and up at night. Cope with this pain to make it right, cause I won't let it take my life. Put on this earth with a purpose. No entertain all of that bullshit, it ain't worth it. This is my that it ain't working. People that I love make me feel I'm worthless.
I'm so used to people trying to desert me. I'm used to the people I love trying to hurt me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to alert me, telling me the people I love don't desert me. Yeah, I'm so used to people doing me dirty. I cry to the people I love and no one heard me. Maybe it's a sign from above trying to alert me, telling me the people I love aren't worthy.
You don't know how many times I've been cast down, looking for a way out. People dying in my hometown. You don't know how many dreams I done let go. Like Dr. King, they were shine cold because I dream beyond the front porch. World keeps spinning, round and round, and I ain't about to give up now. Keep this in mind, it's a matter of time. The sun comes back around. I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up and let it shine away. Light it up. I wanna see it shine, shine, shine. You don't know how many times I done fell down, trying to be someone I can't now, cause I was hanging with the wrong crowd. You don't know how I sat in church on Sunday, but when I ran into Monday, all my problems came to haunt me. But the world keeps spinning, spiraling round, so I ain't about to give up now. Keep this in mind, in a matter of time, the sun comes back around. I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come to shine its light on a really dark night. Light it up and let it shine away. Light it up. I wanna see it shine, shine, shine.
You don't have an inkling what it is to have the sand under your feet sinking, thinking you standing on solid ground. You Trainers, they breaching your damn fam. Body cams ain't stop the bullets. Shots fired in court, they pull it. We do our best to pull through. Like good movers, we pull up and move you. Still, we unstoppable. Peace be still, we do the impossible. The mission is to heal the village, get our spirits and minds right. We stay looking forward, cause there's blind spots in our hindsight. Turn up just cold talk and shine bright. We living in the moment, so you know the time's right. Every day we turn lemons into limelight. Light it up. Like the sun, we can't help but light it up.
I'm looking for a brighter day. I'm looking for a better way. I'm waiting for the sun to come up, to shine its light on really light it up, and let it shine away. Light it up, I wanna see it shine.
If anybody that don't know about Jubilee, years in the Hebrew culture, everything got set free. Slaves, your property was brought back to you. You know what I'm saying? So spiritually, when
Jubilee,
Jesus come back,
Jesus' little brother, Boss with me, Boss Midday Show.
straight out the belly of the beast, all we was some hellraisers. Slept from the floor to the couch, and the sofa was the 12 gauges. 12 months to get my life right in them big cages. When I gave my life up to Christ, he gave me big faces, big changes, big races. Woe was me. Gave my life to sorcery, do nothing but sobriety, a prodigy, suppressed with the things I didn't try to be. I gotta be insane to deny my God inside of me. If anybody that don't know about
You know, my son would say, Daddy, rewind. Jubilee, Jesus' little brother. Oh, yeah. Y'all know Jesus had a little brother? Jesus got a little brother. Boss with me, 95.7. The Burbs, the Boss. Oh, yeah. The O, the Bluff.
Straight out the belly of the beast, all we was some hellraisers. Slept from the floor to the couch, and the sofa was the 12 gauges. 12 months to get my life right in them big cages. When I gave my life up to Christ, he gave me big faces, big changes, big races. Woe was me. Gave my life to sorcery, do nothing but sobriety, a prodigy, suppressed with the things I didn't try to be. I gotta be insane to deny my God inside of me. Got to be more than the feeling. What I'm feeling, man, I'm feeling like giving to the children. What I'm giving, ears itching, cause it's down the feeling. I lead him to the cross with the mark. He gon' seal him, man. Strapped with the sword, I'm a waste. I'm a driller, man. Catch a weight more than the case. Prosecution, a foolish man. It's caught up with the money, cause you're here for tonight, but tomorrow I'm gone with the will. Set free, it's the Jubilee. Was a slave to my sin, but he set the captive free. Thank the Lord that I'm free. Set the enemy, I'm free. Yeah. Set free. The Jubilee was a slave to my sin, but he set the captive free. Thank the Lord that I'm free. Set the enemy, I'm free. Yeah.
It's even shameful to be speaking about what they do in secret. Best believe it, when the light hits, who can really be that? Let you feel it, just get listening. You gon' wanna seek it. Any thought of the enemy, you don't wanna think it. It's deceiving when his voice sounds a lot like yours. Arm slipping, voice skipping when he changes tone. Recognize my voice, he said, screeching with a groan. I continue to rebuke Satan, this is your home, boy. Preaching with command and authority in my voice. Devil gotta leave when I speak, give him no choice. My life is not a game and my body's not a play toy. Jezebel be gone, thank God I'm not a Hagar. Jesus on my mind, I got demons in my radar. Harvest plentiful, what we lacking is the labor. I'ma have a gold plate up at the table. If you give your head a maybe then I'll see you later.
Set free, it's the Jubilee. Was a slave to my sin, but he set the captive free. Thank the Lord that I'm free. Set the enemy, I'm free. Yeah. Set free. It's the Jubilee. Was a slave to my sin, but he set the captive free. Thank the Lord that I'm free. Set the enemy, I'm free. Yeah.
Yeah. Love covers, love heals, love is God revealed. Love is gentle, love is kind, love wins every time. Love is more than an emotion. It's a choice, the only solution to change the world. Choose love. It don't always feel good, it don't always look right, but I choose love. Follow me as I follow Christ. Yeah. Follow me, follow me. Follow. Love is patient, unconditional, so meek, very humble, unfailing, the high road that leads to life. You'll never stumble. Love is more than an emotion. It's a choice, the only solution to change the world. I'll choose love. Yeah. It don't always feel good, it don't always look right, but I'll choose love. I'll choose love. I'll choose love. It don't always feel good, it don't always look, but I'll choose. Follow me as I follow Christ. Yeah. Follow me. Follow. Love God, love people, the two greatest commands. A number one purpose that does more than we can comprehend. Oh, yeah. Choose love. Oh, it don't always feel good. It don't always feel good. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. Yeah. It don't always feel good. It don't always look right, but I choose love. Yeah. Follow me as I follow Christ. Yeah. Follow me. Follow me. Follow. Love's a bird, love's a cat, always gives, and that's a fact. Goes far, the extra mile, turns a frown my eye. I choose love, I choose. Don't always feel good, don't always look. I choose love, I choose love. I choose love. It don't always feel good, it don't, but I choose love, yeah. Follow me, so I follow right. Ooh. Follow me, follow me. Follow. Follow the right way. Oh, follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Oh, choose love.
Me and my girls, we step out bad. We keep the flats in the bag. Me and my girls, we step out bad. Me and my girls, we step out bad. We keep the flats in the bag. We keep the flats in the bag. Popping bottles, popping tags. Popping bottles, popping tags. Cause we bosses and we back. Cause we bosses and we back. Gotta get off work, gotta hit the girls. My kids good, they with they dad. No problems there, they understand. I'm the realest chick that they ever had. Visualize my swag weird. Don't like my classes, so I'm popping tags. Get them softly, we later right. But we stepping out and we back. No disrespect to queendom. This is front line. Get the smelling the bull. These folks here got no time. We better be coming up bougie. Ain't quick to give a back. Ride a drink, turn it up. Me and my girls, we step out bad. Me and my girls, we step out bad. We keep the flats in the bag. We keep the flats in the bag. Popping bottles, popping tags. Popping bottles, popping tags. Cause we bosses and we back. Cause we bosses and we back. Me and my girls, we step out bad. Me and my girls, we step out bad. We keep the flats in the bag. We keep the flats in the bag. Popping bottles, popping tags. Popping bottles, popping tags. Cause we bosses and we back. Cause we bosses and we back. Cause we bosses and we back. Hard but don't touch. We too cute but we'll crush. Pretty toes in 6 inches. Slacks on deck to check. and my girls, we step out bad. Me and my girls, we step out bad. We keep the flats in the bag. We keep the flats in the bag. Popping bottles, popping tank. Popping bottles, popping tank. Cause we bosses and we bad. Cause we bosses and we bad. Me and my girls, we step out bad. Me and my girls, we step out bad. We keep the flats in the bag. We keep the flats in the bag. Popping bottles, popping tank. Popping bottles, popping tank. Cause we bosses and we bad. Cause we bosses and we bad. Cause we bosses and we bad.
All right. It's 4:40, y'all, on this Black Friday. It's gonna be kind of chilly, but it's gonna be a nice weekend. It's gonna be warmer this weekend, so get out, enjoy this weekend, this Black History Month. Get out, enjoy yourself. Be purposeful on supporting a Black business today. You know, I gave you a brief history of what the true meaning was of Black history, where they sold Black people on the auction block. And so on, it was 1623, February 3rd. I'll be being prepared to be sold on the auction block. But our ancestors sacrificed. They sacrificed. We should not take that for granted, their sacrifice. We should not take it for granted by abusing each other, not supporting each other, not loving each other. On this Black Friday, oh yeah, we want you guys to be purposeful on supporting a Black business. And if you're from the Black diaspora, that's our responsibility. And if you are a neighbor, we want to invite you in with love. So be purposeful by starting a new relationship today. And what's the best way? Is by supporting each other's businesses. All right, let's be purposeful today, y'all. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We're gonna do it like this, y'all. We're gonna we winning, y'all. Boss with me.
I wake up, I'm winning. That's how I'm feeling. Cause I got some homies that died in the struggle. I got some homies that died in my hustle. Strong with the game, flexing my muscle. Flex on the measure like Irvin. Straight to the bank with that checks and no spurging. Fresh out the lot and that foreign to swerving. Just hating cause they pockets hurting. But I'm on a mission to get it. New jury custom fitted. Look back one day. Say that young nigga did it. Say that young nigga win it. Had to do it for my team. Had to take a couple losses just to find out what it means. Now that I got it, can't let it go. They stay shining like never before. Straight from the bottom, came from below. You see it coming, I hit them some more. Look like a chick when I walk out the door. You know I spin it, then go get some more. You know these niggas, they stopping the flow. Rock a little ice like I fell in the snow. I wake up, I'm winning. Get that check, I'm spinning. Paper like I printed. Rock expensive linen. No, I can't lose, I'm winning. I can't lose, I'm winning. Ain't gotta check the score. I'm balling to the ending. I wake up, I'm winning. Get that check, I'm spending. Paper like I printed. Rock expensive linen. No, I can't lose, I'm winning. I can't lose, I'm winning. Ain't gotta check the score. I'm balling to the ending. When they see you winning, they want to speak. When they see you winning, they want to freak. All about meals, I'm feeling like me. Chasing that paper, I'm running like Zeke. I can't win, I'm breaking my streak. Balling these haters a day of the week. I know they gon' lie, I know they gon' cheat, but I cannot fail, I'm feeling defeat. Feeling like Brady, I'm feeling the greatest. I'm rocking the latest. Pull up Mercedes, then pull all your latest. You better kiss me, you gotta be crazy, cause I'm winning, it's really amazing. Butters gon' pop like it's my celebration. Put me some bands on every occasion. Soon as he leaves, she gon' see that location. They make it clear like a standing ovation, but this winning. get some fended. I keep it real, I can't do no pretending. Make a few million depending on winning. Came a long way from stretching the penny. Now when they see me, they know I got plenty. Now when they see me, Versace my linen. Thought it was over, it's just the beginning. I wake up, I'm winning. Get that check, I'm spinning. Paper like I printed. Rock expensive linen. No, I can't lose, I'm winning. I can't lose, I'm winning. Ain't gotta check the score. I'm balling to the ending. I wake up, I'm winning. Get that check, I'm spending. Paper like I printed. Rock expensive linen. No, I can't lose, I'm winning. I can't lose, I'm winning. Ain't gotta check the score. I'm balling to the ending. I wake up. I can't lose, I'm winning. Paper like I printed. Get that check, I'm spinning. I keep it real, I can't do no pretending. Chasing that paper, I'm running like winning. But I'm on a mission to get it. I'm balling to the end.
Started from the end, but God made something it is. I started from the end, yeah, I'm on one in a bliss. I'm on one, y'all. Headed to heaven, forever I'ma live. Forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I awaited and infatuated by that things he making, pretty God we make it. Started from the end, but God made. Yeah, I'm on one in a bliss. I'm on one, y'all. Headed to heaven, forever I'ma live. Forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I waited and infatuated by the things he making, pretty God we make it. Started from the end, but God made something it is. Started from the end, but God made something it is. Yeah, nothing from something I ain't gotta prove. Them days was so cold, make it like a cooler. We started from the bottom, get like a tomb, but God brought us out like a bag of manure. Started in the hood where they